Hi, welcome back to Real Reviews. This is Cody Williams, and we're here to talk about the movie Deadpool and Wolverine. Originally starting in the Foxverse, Deadpool has finally crossed over into the Marvel Cinematic Universe with this new sequel. After Hugh Jackman hung up his Wolverine claws after 2017's Logan, I honestly thought we would never see him reprise the Wolverine character ever again. Surprisingly so, he is back better than ever wearing his comic book accurate suit, and I couldn't be more excited, especially with him teaming up with the infamous Merc with a Mouth. Lo and behold, the movie is finally here. I've watched it and I'm ready to talk about it. The movie story follows Wade Wilson living a quiet life, leaving his time as a mercenary Deadpool behind him, until the Time Variance Authority, a bureaucratic organization that exists out of time and space, pulls him into a new mission. With his home universe facing an existential threat, Wade Wilson reluctantly joins an even more reluctant Wolverine on a mission that will change history forever. I'm not going to be one of those people that's going to say that the MCU is back when clearly it hasn't gone anywhere. Sure, some films are better than others, but that's apparent. Without having to go down that rabbit hole of discussion, I am proud to say that this movie in particular is definitely one of my favorite post-Endgame MCU films, and I would even say it's my favorite out of the three Deadpool movies. This sequel is definitely a giant love letter to comic book movies in general that heavily caters to the fans. Watching this movie was definitely a cathartic experience that felt like a fever dream. As you can guess already, I do think that this movie is absolutely perfect. What makes it so would have to be its exhilarating action scenes, witty humor, great acting, beautiful looking cinematography, and some great writing. First off, the best thing about the movie would have to be both Deadpool and Wolverine themselves. You have these two iconic characters who are already brilliantly played by the only two people that could portray them perfectly. Ryan Reynolds has always been great as Deadpool, and it's such a joy to have Hugh Jackman return as Wolverine once again. With both of them together, their chemistry is none other than electric, as they both deliver non-stop laughs and unforgettable moments. Speaking of laughs, Deadpool's signature irreverent humor is what makes this movie just so great. All the jokes land, and they're all brilliantly well done. I had so much fun with this movie, and I haven't laughed that much in a long time. With his debut in the MCU, I am glad that Deadpool was able to keep his R-rated nature. I mean, it wouldn't be the same if it wasn't. There's a lot of raunch, strong language, and plenty of graphic gore. Being a comic book movie, be prepared to be amazed. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a lot of fan service with some tremendously fun action scenes and a galore of surprise cameos. As far as the action scenes go, they were truly exhilarating and gratuitously bloody as they should be in true Deadpool fashion. They're all very intense and simply fun to watch. One great surprise that the movie had was how wonderfully written it was. As brilliant the story itself was, there's some great character development and emotional depth as well. I couldn't have asked for a better written film because it truly was astounding. I will say that this is a very good looking movie. The visual effects are top notch and all, but also the cinematography is really good as well. I love how most of the shots were framed, and the color grading was really nice as well. To say that this movie is stunning to look at is quite the understatement. There's a lot to admire about this movie, and with all that said, I really enjoyed the heck out of it. It's easily one of my favorite movies of the year. Overall, Deadpool and Wolverine is an awesome summer blockbuster that delivers on all fronts. It's a wonderful testament to previous superhero films, as it wonderfully paves the way for future installments. In true MCU fashion, there are mid and post credit scenes, so make sure to stick around after the movie's over. When it comes to comic book movies, you just can't get any better than this. I give this movie an A+. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to keep up my real reviews.